Good morning. Happy New Year. Happy New Decade. I'm going to talk about guilt today. But before I do, I want to encourage you, if you haven't already, to keep your resolutions, if you make them, as simple as possible. We sometimes set the bar so high that life gets in the way and we don't fulfill our resolutions quite how we thought we would. And then we're disappointed in ourselves and we feel guilty, which is, of course, what we're going to talk about today. For example, if you want to get in shape, maybe start simple. Instead of I'm going to go to the gym every day and I'm going to have the perfect body by summer. If you sit and watch a movie or you're sitting and watching TV, pick up some 3 or 5 pound weights and start with your arms. Start smaller. So, guilt. We all have it. We all have regrets. But we don't have to carry it with us going forward. What are you feeling guilty about? What are you guilty of? Guilt keeps us in a lower vibration, keeps us down. It keeps us from having the future that we dream about. I'm guilty. I've done awful things. I made the worst decision. I shouldn't have done that. None of that's true. We are pure light and love at our core. But we're human. We make mistakes. When you look back, it's easy to feel that you could have made a different choice. But you were operating from what you knew then, not what you know now. Ask yourself, what is the payoff from feeling guilty? Are you using guilt as a way to stay where you are because it's the known and it's comfortable where you are? The future is an unknown. So make your future known. Decide how you want your future to be. And how does that feel? How does that feel to be in your future? Really feel it. Does guilt play a part? I don't think so. Because it's not a good feeling. Your dream future doesn't feel bad. Are you using guilt as an excuse to continue bad behaviors? To drink too much? Or any form of substance abuse? Sorry, I'm fixing my lighting here. And I do want to say, that becomes a vicious circle. Then you feel guilty, so then you drink or whatever substance you may use. And then it just goes round and round. You want to get off that hamster wheel. And I will say, I'm going to talk further about guilt, of course, and how to get out of it. But if you do have a substance abuse problem, you do need to acknowledge it, but I do encourage you to seek professional help. Moving on with that, maybe you overindulged over the holidays. drank too much over the holidays, or you ate too many cookies and sugary things, ate too much food. It's easy to do that. And now you feel guilty about it. Maybe you feel guilty because you were so busy and the holidays were so hectic and you had so much on your to-do list that you didn't return that call to a friend. And now that friend is no longer with us. And that was the last time you heard from them. Maybe you feel guilty because you didn't tell someone how much you loved them. And then they passed away. Are you tormented with guilt over decisions you made in the past? And you wish you could go back and rectify that. Guilt doesn't serve any purpose in our growth. It says you're a bad person and you're not. It keeps you stuck in worthlessness, in negative energies. Nobody makes perfect choices. You need to acknowledge the guilt you have and identify why you hang on to it. Because it's comfortable and it's what you know. Maybe you were shamed into guilt when you were younger. You need to identify the lesson or lessons and embrace those lessons so you don't repeat them. You need to forgive yourself if you regret decisions that you've made. Then, if you're able, and you need to, because you've hurt someone else, you need to apologize to them. You need to forgive yourself first, though, so you can apologize fully and completely. You need to understand that those who have left us know that you love them. If you didn't tell them you loved them the last time you talked to them, remember the 1,001 times that you did. And forgive yourself because you didn't know that was the last time you were going to talk to them. You had no control over that. You need to release that guilt. It's a weight that's holding you down and holding you back from fulfilling all the dreams that you have. And you don't want to bring it into your future. You need to value yourself enough to not carry it forward. And you need to, embrace your future without guilt. And that's really all I wanted to say to you today. I hope it helps. I welcome your comments. I would love it if you would click the subscribe button below and also the bell to be notified of new posts. And I also like and subscribe. Other than that, I'm going to end it here, and I hope you go forward without guilt, and have a great day.